Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Cooking Live with Jose. Right, we're in the kitchen and we're ready to rock and roll. Thank you so much again for being here and waiting a few minutes for me to go live. All right, the idea was to go live at 11 a.m. at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's about 12:20 p.m. Not bad, not bad. We actually did pretty good this time. I did pretty good this time. Took me a while to set this all up. In fact, I was ready to rock and roll at 11, and as I was about to, start everything up, the camera you're looking at me now, literally, here, let me show you. The camera you're looking at me through now, literally, turned upside down. So, as you guys can see down on the bottom right through the GoPro, you guys can see this big camera right here. So yeah, I got it all set up. As you guys can see, I got it hooked up to the computer. We got the microphone. We got this guy right here, wirelessly. We got over here. So we're all over the place, all right? We're back in business, all right? We got all three working again. But with that said, like I said, as I was getting ready, this thing was flipped upside down. So, hey, it is what it is. What are we gonna do about it? So it's not a big deal. All right, so today we're gonna be doing a bunch of things, all right? We're gonna be cooking some short ribs, Asian style, Korean to be exact. Now, again, don't quote me on that whole thing, but it's just my version of that, all right? So we're doing that. We're also doing some cookies, just basic sugar cookie recipe. We're also making some sweet potato mash. We're also going to be making some fried eggplant because I have some eggplant in the fridge that's about to go bad, so we gotta, make something with it. And I think that's then a beet salad because I feel that some of the things that we're making today are going to be a bit on the sweet side. Everything from the short ribs to the sweet potato and so on. So I was like, let me balance it out. Let me see if I can make a quick little beet salad. I already have cooked beet that I made from the other day, and all I gotta do is just, like I said before, slice it up, add a little acid to it, in this case a little vinegar, a little salt, a little bit of olive oil, and we're good to go. So, shout out to everybody out there that made it today, is here early today. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have a life to live. You guys are very busy doing your thing, even during these strange times. I'm sure a lot of you guys, it is Tuesday after all. You guys are probably out there working or at home working or doing whatever. But hey, if you're here and you're joining me, then we're gonna have some fun today. All right. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing I wanted to do was make the sweet potato mash. All right. I mean, this is the first thing. We have a lot of things on the docket. In fact, I gotta go get the menu from the other room. One second. All right, sorry, I got my little menu over here. So, let's see. All right, so now what we're gonna do, the first thing we do is always, we're gonna wash our hands and get ready for the day. All right, so we're gonna wash our hands real quick. All right, you're gonna watch me wash my hands. Very important part. No matter what the hell you're doing, you're gonna be preparing food, and you don't want whatever microbes or whatever anything is on your hands to get on your food. All right, that's number one. So you gotta get that done. All right. Now the second thing we're gonna do is get the sweet potatoes in the oven. Now I kind of cheated a little bit because the sweet potatoes do take a long time to make. Depending on the size of the potato, depending on a few factors, all right? So let's switch over to the 3 camera angle real quick, all right? Hold on, now we don't have the thing working. What happened? Oh my God. What happened to the GoPro? Oh no. Is this thing even streaming? Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, what a shit show today. What a crazy shit show today. What the hell? Am I even streaming out there? I don't even know if anyone's even out there. Regina, how's it going? I'm ready to cook. This whole thing is not playing nice right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, great. Jeez. So many things going on. All right, okay. All right, we got that working. Okay, all right, we're back. There we go. All right. I'm telling you guys, this is a lot. This is to set this whole thing up, okay? So yeah, look, as you guys can see, I'm just trying to set all this up. It's very difficult. Anyways, all right. Back to what we were doing. Hopefully you guys can see, man. I'm guessing the stream is streaming. Are you watching? All right, whatever. All right, let's get to this. All right. So, like I said, let's get to the GoPro. All right. Let me just go GoPro only. So I can show you guys what's up. Okay. So, like I said, I had to cheat a little bit because, as you guys can see, if I have to wait for this whole thing to be done, you know, the whole camera setup to be done, and then stick these potatoes in here, they're gonna take forever. So basically, this is very, very easy, okay? All we do is just turn the oven on to like around 400 degrees, give or take, all right? Let me put this here sideways, all right? In fact, I think it's too hot. We bring it down to like 350, all right? And then we just stick them in there. We don't really do anything to them. We just let them steam, all right? In their own juices, all right? And caramelize and all that good stuff. So actually, one of the things that I like to do is put some aluminum foil under them, but I was gonna wait. In fact, let me just do it now. I'll show you because, yeah, as I was saying, I was gonna wait until I was here with you guys so I can show you how to do this. But like I said, I just wanted to get these guys started real quick. All right. So, well, you see here, what we have is a failure to communicate. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just lay some aluminum foil, all right, in here, all right. I should have done this earlier, but like I said, I wanted to do, you know, I wanted to show you guys, all right, show you as much as I can. Then we're gonna stick this guy. This guy's gonna take the longest, the biggest. And we're gonna stick this guy all the way at the end for you. All right. We're gonna bake some cookies, so we also need to leave some room in there, but these guys are smaller, right? And as you guys can see, there's a little bit of, you know, caramelized sugar already kind of popping out. So we're gonna stick these guys there. And this is a very easy recipe, all right? But I wanted to show you. So this might not take too much longer. We might be done with these in like about an hour, and then the big one a little longer. Or, I don't know, 45 minutes, whatever. Time flies when you're in the kitchen, all right? So, all right, we got that going. So now, go back to regular cameras. So we got that going. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Yeah, like I said, you know, why I love doing what I'm doing now with the camera is because it's just as unpredictable as it is when you're working in a real kitchen. I mean, again, I thought I had everything ready to go, set up. I went to bed early. I had everything all set up. I tried to get up everything or set up early today, and then bam. You know what I mean? Like just one thing after the other. With the equipment this time around. But hey, it's okay. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping you guys are having fun, you know, joining me. And while it takes me, you know, while it takes me a while to kind of like get ready, you know, doing all this stuff, it allows everybody to show up to the show because you guys are probably getting your notifications right now and all this other nice stuff. All right. And so let me see if I can put it on auto. That might be too dark. Okay. Okay, working on the lighting. Let me see, how's that look? Let me know if that looks good or if that looks too dark. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be doing is that we need to, all right, hold on, because I wrote it down here too. Okay. Okay, so we got the sweet potatoes in the oven. We got that working. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is try to work on the cookies real quick, all right? So, all right, we got the butter almost soft. So we're almost there because we got a cream on. So we're almost there. So we're gonna start getting all the ingredients ready for the cookies, right? That's what we're gonna do. So let's get those ingredients going, and then so let's switch to GoPro real quick. So we gotta go through this minefield over here, right? In order to get to the, I think I can put this in the dog. I put the dog away. Okay, I want to be tripping. All right, so I know we're gonna need flour. I know we're gonna need vanilla. I need sugar. Got brown sugar for this one. Let me see if I got regular sugar. I might use regular sugar. I think. No, I know I need baking powder. Baking soda. Right? What else do we need? Got the recipe over here. You see. Okay. All right. I think we got everything. All right. So let's make our way back here. Start measuring these ingredients and putting them together, all right? So the ingredients for this, in fact, I'm gonna put it here to see if you guys can see it. Right? These are the ingredients for what we're about to make now, which is the sugar cookies. We're just making some regular sugar cookies, all right? We got some salt. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is get the dry ingredients, okay, going. So let's just get the dry ingredients and set them aside real quick, all right? Let's go to let's go to 3 camera mode real quick. All right. Let's go to 3 camera mode. All right, so we need 1 1/3 cup of flour. We want to sift it too. Where's this? Want to sift. Hopefully the fan isn't too bad. Okay. Alright, let me put the camera this. So shout out to everybody out there today. Got a bunch of viewers. Hells to the yeah. All right. Ta-da. 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 Shout out to Regina. Shout out to Hugo. Shout out to Hanson. Shout out to Opie. Shout out to everybody. All right. So let's get the cookies going. Okay. So by the way, so I want to do a little quick caveat. You know, a lot of these, by the way, a lot of these recipes that we're making today specifically, I have never made. So those short ribs, I've never really made them before. This is my first time, okay? We'll go through that in a second. These cookies, the last time I made sugar cookies was like 100 million years ago, like literally. So I don't remember. You know, again, I had to go and look through a recipe to see if I can figure this out again. So that's that. What the hell was that? It's like one thing after the other. It's just like a fallen spoon back there. Spoon! Alright, so... Jesus. So, like, I'm telling you, like, working in a kitchen is a lot of fun, but it's not for the faint of heart. I mean, seriously. Alright, so... Alright, so, the one thing I like to do when I'm making anything like cookies or what have you is just get all the dry ingredients, get all the ingredients first, okay? So it says 1 cup and 1/3 and 3/4, okay? So 1 3/4 cups of flour. So let's do that. All right, let's just get this going. We're gonna be here all day. Okay? Yeah, because I don't want the sugar to get too soft. All right? That's gonna be a disaster. So 1 3 cups. All right, perfect. You see? A little more, is it? Alright, hold on. This better be safe. That's half, and then a quarter. Okay. Okay, we got the sugar in there. Right? Alright, so we're gonna, sift this real quick. Alright. Okay, got the flour sifted. Next. So as I was saying, all right, so we have we have a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So half a teaspoon. I always like to add a little extra baking powder. Give it that little extra oomph, all right? I'm a big oomph kind of guy, all right? A quarter teaspoon of baking soda, okay? Quarter teaspoon of baking soda. And yes, I sift this stuff too. I think I'm gonna leave this. I don't know what. All right, it's so bright and cloudy outside. It was raining like cats and dogs yesterday, literally. And then salt, okay? And then half a teaspoon of salt, okay? So a nice amount of salt in this one. Gonna make sure it tastes good. And by the way, the sweet potatoes in the oven are already making the house smell delicious. Christian just came out and says, "Yummy! It smells like Christmas here." I'm like, hell yeah! It's always Christmas up in the Jose house. All right, so we're gonna sift these guys in there. Easy peasy. Anyway, shout out to all of you guys. I see there's a bunch of you guys watching today. Hell yeah, I'm glad you guys made it today. I know some of you guys are still working and doing your thing. Okay, so thank you again for wanting to share your time with me. Seriously, you could be doing anything else. You could be doing a million other things, but you're here hanging out with me. Not that it's a bad thing, just, thank you. I appreciate it. That was all right. So we got flour. Okay, so we got all the dry ingredients, okay? Okay, all the dry ingredients right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is set these aside, and now we're gonna do the sugar part. The creaming of, all right, hold on, I got flour all over the place here. All right, and now we're gonna cream. Okay, so 1 cup of sugar. Okay, we can just measure that with just 1 egg and vanilla, okay. Got the egg, and we got the vanilla. We're gonna put the egg and the vanilla over here. Okay, and let me put all this other stuff on. Yeah, I like to work clean. The more stuff you have around you, the more clutter you have. So always, try to be as clean as possible. So that way, it helps you, it helps with everything that you're doing, okay? It just really does, all right? So now, we're gonna cream the butter. That's what she said. All right, so we're gonna cream the butter. Let me see, I'm gonna get this angle here. You guys, okay. So we gotta add 2 sticks of butter, AKA 1 cup of flour. I think this is 1 cup. I don't know how many. You know what? We're gonna go with it, all right? That's what I saw the lady doing the recipe, all right? So we're gonna go with 2. This is all I got anyway, so. Pray for me, guys. All right, so we're gonna just stick the butter up in here. Easy, oh, perfect. Perfect. There you go, all right. I'm talking about. Yeah, because I didn't want it to get too soft, okay? Because that would have been a disaster. Okay, And okay, so now we're gonna cream the sugar in there. Okay, so we're gonna start off, and again, guys, I haven't made cookies in like 100 years. I really haven't made cookies in a long time. So, you know, what we're doing here, let me see. All right, okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is something that I haven't made in a long time, but, you know, I am a professional, right? I am a professional, so I should know what I'm doing. That's the idea, right? So, little quotation marks in the air. Okay, so we have the sugar in there. We got we got the butter in there. Okay, now we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. So 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar. Okay, and then we're gonna start creaming this, and then we'll add the other ingredient. Oh wait, damn it! I wanted to see if I had. Let me see. I think I got regular sugar. That's brown sugar. Now these would be great, but yeah, but it's gonna give me a different result. So we're gonna go with regular sugar. I think I got it. Sure. Yes. Okay, got regular sugar. Let me see. Where are the scissors? So, 1 cup of regular sugar. All right. Could this fucking pour any slower? There we go. And we're gonna need some sugar for later. You know, we're gonna dip these cookies in sugar. That's also what we're gonna be doing, all right? We're gonna be dipping these cookies in sugar, all right? After we're done with it. So let me put the sugar over here. See, every time we make sweets, man, there's always such a messy thing. You saw my chocolate adventure already, right? My chocolate misadventure. Okay, so we got that going, and I think that's it, right? There's 1 egg and some vanilla. All right. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna let me get on my stuff. All right, we got the whisk out. So we're gonna use these for the pooper scooper, the ice cream scooper for the cookies. Okay. So we got that. We got the whisk. Okay. So first, how we're gonna start this is with a spatula. All right. So to start creaming this good, you know, we're gonna use a spatula. All right. And then we're gonna start the creaming process with this. All right. Let me see if I can show you guys on both cameras. Now, you know, again, I don't have a stand mixer or a hand mixer or anything like that. I just have what I have right here. So again, I'm trying to make things also as accessible to you guys. All right, and you can do this in any size kitchen, in any place. Again, the reason I have the kitchen the way I have it is to help me film. All right, to help me make better videos and all that good stuff, right? But I'm trying to really show you guys you can do, you know, all this stuff with basic ingredients. So when I was putting the meal together for you know, when I was trying to figure out the menu, what am I going to cook today and all that good stuff, yeah, because I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday here in Mexico. We're going to be celebrating today, tomorrow. But with that being said, you know, we are you know, I wanted to make a dessert, you know, with today's meal, but I couldn't figure anything out. I already had everything I needed to make the meal in the house. So I wasn't, you know, I didn't want to go to the store just to figure, you know, pick something out. So I look at what I already have. So, okay, so now, all right, now once we get to this stage, as you guys can see, you know, now we start the creaming process, all right, with the whisk. Now we just go with the whisk. All right. Need a stronger whisk, obviously. Anyways, yeah, the idea is I wanted to show you guys that you can do this. You know, I think I might still need to be the spatula for a minute. But that anyone can do this, okay? With whatever you have. So again, yeah, I just looked at my pantry and I go, okay, well, what do I have in there? Okay, I got some butter. I have some, the butter's still a little bit hard, which is good. That means it's not like 100 billion degrees out yet. Amen to that. So we're just gonna cream it this way, all right? Good. Good thing I cleaned and sanitized the table right before. Let me clean and sanitize some more. Boom. So yeah, I have a mixture of water and bleach, okay, which I use to clean and help sanitize these tables, you know, while I'm working and cooking and all that. Anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by me, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go out and buy anything special or do anything special unless I have to. Let me see what I can make with what I have. So again, this is all fun entertainment. I'm going back into the kitchen, you know, after a long hiatus for myself. I used to cook every single day of my life for years and years and years, and then I just stopped. And then only cooked from time to time. And now I'm starting to cook every day again. And it feels awesome. Happy. All right, so with that being said, there we go. Now we're at the perfect stage. See, there we go. We gotta whisk it. We gotta be able to whisk it today. So we're whisking it to add some air into this and to add some, you know, again, we gotta cream it. This is what this is called. But yeah, like I was saying, I was like, let me see what I can make out of the ingredients I have. And so I was like, oh, let me make some cookies. I haven't made cookies in a long time. I have many ingredients to make all kinds of cookies, everything except chocolate chips. All right? I have everything except chocolate chips. But I was like, no, let me make a basic, regular, run-of-the-mill sugar cookie. All right? I'm sure you guys would appreciate that. And bam, you know, here we are. So this is just a regular sugar cookie, all right? This is like, I literally typed into YouTube, basic sugar cookie recipe. And I watched the video like two or three times, and here we are, all right? Very easy. So this is my first shot at this in a long time. So, you know, the more we see, I already need a new whisk. I already broke this one. So, what was I saying? Okay. So yeah, the more you whisk it, the more air you're gonna add into there, but also the more it's gonna melt. Okay, so let's add the egg. All right, just add an egg in there real quick. Okay, one egg. Butter all over my hands. That egg juice off there. And then vanilla. I like to add a little bit extra vanilla because I'm a vanilla guy. I'm very vanilla. I don't know if you guys have noticed. That is like my favorite flavoring, by the way, vanilla. I love vanilla. I love a lot of flavors, but I love vanilla. Okay, so we're gonna whisk this in there. Per recipe, orders, according to the recipe. So yeah, we're doing the sugar cookie shit, you know what I mean? Look, the short ribs are already marinated, all right? So I'm gonna show you that in a second. The short ribs I marinated overnight. I'll show you how I marinated, what I did. I'll do that, but that's easy cooking, okay? So the short ribs are close to the end. We're gonna leave that. A little bit more towards the end, all right? So now that we have all that incorporated in there, all right, we have basically all the wet ingredients incorporated. Now the next step is to add the flour mixture, okay? And then, that's it. And then just kind of like let it rest for a little bit and then boom, bake it. So let me get this like butter. Butter and sugar everywhere. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the cookie batter, and then I'm gonna set it to the side for a minute so I can work on other things. All right. So let's get back to making that. Okay. So as you guys can see there, now we're gonna start adding the flour. We can add it all at once. Alright, we might need the spatula again. No, I think we're good. All right. Not bad, not bad. Look at that. Good job, Jose. Good job, brother. Not bad at all. Good. You definitely need a better whisk or whatever. No hand mixer, but I need a better whisk. All right, so like a tougher whisk. All right, so we got that going in there. Just incorporate all that in there, one way or the other. Get mixed in there, whether you like it or not. Got cookie dough everywhere. We're just chilling, relaxing on a Tuesday. And again, this recipe is so easy. You can make this on a Tuesday. You don't have to wait till the weekend or a special event or special anything. You can just do it. That's it. So, basically, yeah, we're just going to keep going, mixing it with the spatula. All right, I think this will be the easiest way. You got some nice cookie batter. I mean, it feels like cookie batter. It looks like cookie batter. Whew. Hard being a hand mixer. No wonder we got robots to do that job. Imagine back in the day before we had electric hand mixers. Were there like actual people that you hire, like or animals like in the Flintstones that would mix for you? I know people did it by hand. I was just fucking around. Anyways, all right. So okay, we got the mixture. Bam, we got the cookie mixture. Okay, so now we're just gonna set this aside. All right. So I'm gonna do that. Let me put this. We're gonna put this. Alright, we're gonna put this in this bowl. Alright, let's switch the camera back up here. Right. By the way, I'm working on the sweating issue. It's really hard. It's just so hard. Most kitchens, when they film and all that stuff, usually they have AC or something like that. I don't have anything remotely close to that. There's no AC. I got the windows open, and I live in one of the hottest parts of Mexico, literally. So, right by the Caribbean, right by the tropics. So I'm in a very hot place and no AC, and I got an open kitchen. It's actually cooler outside. If I were to cook outside, it would be cooler than it is here. Okay, so that's it. We got the cookie recipe. We got the cookie dough. Cookie dough, baby. Look at that, cookie dough. All right, so now we're gonna just put this cookie dough in the fridge. We're gonna clean up. All right, we're gonna put this in the fridge real quick. All right, and clean up real quick. So we can move on to stage 2. All right, we got all this cookie dough all over here. Let's throw this in the garbage. And dough. All right, now I'm going to show you the short rib situation. All right. So look, here in the GoPro, you can see the short ribs, what I did there. All right, let me clean this up real quick. And it smells so delicious already. Now, sweet potatoes. Gotta get the sugar out of the way. Over here. That belongs over there. You see, I keep everything in a nice spray bottle, all right? So I got some bleach and water in this spray bottle. We just spray a little bit. That's too much, you know, because you got shit everywhere. Then we just clean it off with this. Right? Very, very easy. That's it. And in this case, it's still a little wet, so I'm just going to dry it off, right? Just to make sure. I don't want no bleach on anything. We're going to disinfect and clean. All right. So now I'm going to bring it over here real quick, all right? We're going to show you the whole spare rib situation. All right. So I marinated these overnight, okay? So I'm just showing you them real quick. Let me see, I'm trying to get the... All right, I marinated them last night, so that way I can be ready for today, all right? So as you guys can see from the GoPro as well, okay, so these are beers that I put weights on top. Ah! Oh my God, anyways. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. So I put all these weights on top that literally just, again, thank God the GoPro is an action cam. I love it. It allows me to drop it like it's hot. No problems. All right. So as you guys can see there, all right, let's get this. I need this later for the cookie sheet. So we're gonna move this out of the way. Let me show you the ribs. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that that trip. So yeah, I had like an extra layer, okay, just in case, so I can protect the beers. All right. And then we got this right here. And we're gonna get rid of this too, because again, we're gonna cook these in a little bit. All we're doing now is just moving them around, okay? That's all we're doing. So yeah, these are, look at these spare ribs. Look how skinny they are. It's just a bone, so they're just like sliced across. Look at that. Smells delicious. The marinade and everything. Wow, good, all right. And I'll show you in a second what I added to the marinade. There's a lot of things. So basically what I did is that, again, I didn't go crazy. I just said, what do I have in the house? I already had these ribs I was gonna do something with in the freezer, all right? And then I was just like, all right, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? So, and I just looked up some quick recipes online. I saw what they had, and I was like, oh, okay. I got a lot of these ingredients, you know, for the marinade. You know, it seems to be like the Korean short rib. You know, that's the version that's like the most popular. So I was like, you know what? I've had Korean short ribs. I just haven't made them before. Seems pretty easy. Seems like I can do it at home. I learned on YouTube from a couple guys that are like Korean and shit too. You know what I mean? Like how they do it, how mom does it at home. Because again, this is like something you cannot eat at a restaurant or whatever. But, you know, again, they eat this at home too. So I was like, all right, perfect. I think we're good to go. So, you know, basically, I encourage you guys to do the same. You know, to just go out there on the internets and find, you know, something you want to make and then just make it your own. So that's what I did. I didn't have all the ingredients, but I had some of the ingredients. So I was like, all right, let me marinate it and then add a little bit of Jose touch to it. All right, so that's it. We moved these guys around, and it's just, you know, again, they were marinating all night long. All right, and then I'm just gonna put this in the fridge like this because, you know, again, we're gonna cook this in a little bit. That's gonna be the second to last thing that we do, all right? So, all right, we got that. So let's put all this stuff away. We got all these beers. Yeah, so we bought beers, you know, because we're celebrating a bunch of things. In the next few days. All right, let's try these eggplants. All right, we got the eggplants out here now. But yeah, I mean, my birthday is on Friday. Mexican Independence Day is today and tomorrow. And yeah, just many festivities to come. And also, you know, the local governor and all that stuff, they were threatening with having another dry law. So we said, fuck that, you know what I mean? And so we just stocked up on alcohol, worst case scenario. All right, so first thing we're gonna do with the eggplants is we're gonna wash them, and then we're gonna cut them, and we're gonna salt them, and we're gonna get them ready for later. Okay, dry these off. We're trying to get the water off of them. So yeah, so the reason I'm making fried eggplant is also because I saw, you know, these eggplants that I had in the fridge, and I put them in the wrong part of the fridge, and they started like freezing and getting messed up. So I had to rectify that situation. Hey, so how's it going, Mike Leon? How's it going, Regina? How's it going, Hugo? How's it going, Opie? How's it going, Henson? How's everybody doing out there? What was I gonna do? I came over here for something. I forgot what I came over here. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we're just gonna try to make the best of what we got here, okay? So as you guys can already see, you know, these eggplants, you know what I mean? They're just at the peak, you know, just at that point where it's gonna be too late, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna go bad. So that's what we're trying to salvage here, right? So I'm just gonna cut this little piece off here, okay? See, it's already kind of went bad there, all right? Basically just because of the cold weather. I mean, not the cold weather, because I kept it in the coldest part of the fridge. So let's cut from back here first, since we're not gonna use that, okay? And we'll probably be able to get At least 2 slices. Okay, it's not bad. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Perfect. All right. You got 2 pieces out of that. Yeah. See, look, this is all messed up there. All right. So. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Yes. We can do some eggplant. Yeah, as I was scared I wasn't gonna have enough eggplant to do eggplant. So we're gonna cut these nice and chunky. All right. So they can kind of like withstand the heat as they get fried. All right. Nice and extra chunky, all right? And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna pile them up here, okay? And we're gonna salt them, all right, to get the water out. Again, I haven't made this recipe in a million years, all right? So that's it, we're just gonna lay them like that, all right? And we're gonna salt them. And then we're gonna let them sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna dry them off again, okay? Just trying to suck the water out, okay? Trying to get some of that liquid out of the, we got some salt. Again, nothing crazy. All right, just, you gotta salt, okay? All right, we're gonna do okay, so we're gonna flip them around, do both sides. Okay, there we go. That's it. Ah, crap! I spilled the salt. What is it? You gotta get the salt and throw it over your shoulder. Sorry, devil. All right, salt. And an amateur hour here. All right, so we're gonna put this to the side real quick. I'm gonna clean the salt. Jesus. Good thing we're not fucking fighting wars and killing people over this anymore. Doing it over something else. I really made a mess. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Gotta clean up real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I got like salt everywhere. Jesus, man. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm here. I promise I'm here. All right. Jesus, man. How embarrassing. I can't believe I spilled the salt everywhere. All right. So we got that going. All right. Let's switch over All right. So I'm gonna do a quick dish run real quick. We're gonna do a couple quick dishes and get my head together real quick. But we're moving along pretty quickly, pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna do the dishes real quick and then we're gonna work on the cookies, okay? We're gonna start working on these cookies. All right, checking on the sweet potatoes. Seems like they're doing pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna check on the sweet potatoes next as well. Perfect. Perfect timing. In fact, we might be, oh no, never mind. It's in the, okay, let me just do these quick dishes real quick, all right? Let you guys chat amongst yourselves. Give me 2 minutes, all right? And I'll be back. They're right here. By the way, I'm reading the chat. I can see what you're saying there, guys. I'm glad that these cookies are making you feel like home because, yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, Mexican cookies are Mexican cookies. They're not American cookies. This is nothing like the cookies we make at home. So, yeah, I'm excited for this recipe. I'm excited to make this. Normally I would keep the batter outside, you know, while I'm getting all this going. But the reality is it's so hot that I don't want to do that because it might not fare well. It might melt. That's how hot it is. By the way, if you have any questions, anything you want me to answer, you want me to talk about, you want me to anything, let me know so that I can answer it for you while we're here. Live. Oh, I'm going to be getting a cast iron skillet soon, guys. A friend of mine that just came back from Colorado, or from the States. Actually, I don't know where he was. I mean, he travels a lot. I forgot where he came from, actually, to tell you the truth. That's why. But anyway, the point is that he's bringing me a cast iron skillet. I think he picked up in the South. Something, I think in Georgia or somewhere. Not quite sure. But like a cast iron skillet that has been kind of like refurbished. So an older, you know, cast iron skillet with over 100 years on it, and some guy that restores them, and he got it from him, and he brought it to me. I just haven't seen him yet, but when I see him, he's gonna give me a new cast iron skillet, and I'm very excited for that. So I haven't used a cast iron skillet in, like, again, another 100 years. That's more like a home cooking type of thing, but regardless, I'm excited to get that so that I can cook with it, and like just like today, start experimenting and cooking things and doing things and, you know, all that fun stuff. So as soon as I'm done here, like in 2 more minutes, I'm gonna get the sweet potatoes out to make sure that they're cooked put them to the side, let them cool down a little bit, start getting some cookies in the oven, and then start working on the short ribs and then the eggplant. Doing some good, great timing today, I think. We're moving ahead a little faster than I thought. Let's see how long that lasts. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can also hear the music. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. Like I don't even know what's gonna happen next. I don't even know what's gonna happen next myself. All right, that's how crazy and exciting everything is here. Hey, how's it going, Pedro? How's it going, North Star? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys have made it. We have a lot of people hanging out today. All you know, at all moments. A lot of people coming in and out. That's what she said. So, all right. Let's get to the cookie. Okay, and the sweet potatoes. Okay, so we got the cookie stuff, and let's check on the sweet potatoes real quick. We're gonna put, I guess we can just in here. I'm pretty sure the small ones are already done. Check on the small one. Okay. So we got the small ones already here. Okay, and as you guys can see there from the GoPro, again, just poking. Okay, poof. Poof, we're done. We're done. Let's check on this one. This one might still not be done. Oh, done. All right, perfect. So, I mean, yeah, basically it's very simple. It just, if it goes right through like that, we're done. All right, so now what we're gonna do, all right, leave this here, but we're gonna put this to the side so it can just cool down for a bit. Because we're gonna peel them by hand, all right? So we're gonna let them cool down for a minute. In the meantime, all right, I already lowered the temperature in the oven. All right, so I can get those cookies up in there. Start working on the cookies. Okay. Bam, bam. Okay. So I don't have oh no, the GoPro die? One second. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me fix the GoPro real quick so to show you guys what's going on. All right, one second. Seems like the GoPro got disconnected. Definitely running out of battery. So, but hey, at least it's working though. You know, we finally got it back to work. So that's good. All right, so we're gonna get back to turning this bad baby on so I can scoop the cookies, and you guys can see the scooping. The scooping process, the scooping process. We're scooping cookies onto the baking sheet. We're setting up the GoPro, setting up the GoPro. Make sure that we can film this. Try to get the signal. You can put this. Let's do this. Come on, GoPro. Today has been system failure day. We're back, and we're back, and we're back. All right. So we got the cookies here, all right? We got the ice cream scooper, all right? And that's it. We're just gonna, got a lot of cookies here. All right, so. I guess I gotta give them a little space to grow. I don't know. I haven't made cookies in a very long time. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. And that is the moment you realize he had fucked up. Forgot we gotta roll these bad babies in sugar. Give them that extra layer of goodness. Okay. That should be enough. Okay, so this is what the recipe said, okay? So we gotta get these guys and roll them around in sugar, all right? So we just put some sugar in a bowl, all right? Roll the cookie up in sugar. That's it, and then place it. Seems extra messy, but I'm sure it's gonna be extra good. Right? I mean, can't go wrong with that. All right, so hold on, we gotta be. I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna work smart. We're gonna do restaurant stuff here. Okay. So I think we're gonna bake the balls first. All right. I guess we're gonna just do it like. This is a smaller sheet pan than normal. But I think I'm gonna make the balls first and then I'll roll them with the sugar. Works smart. Alright, it seems like this is about half the batter. Alright. Cool, perfect. Alright, so there's gonna be two baking cycles on this fucker. We're gonna be careful, gonna check it. Okay. So once we get all the balls, now what we're gonna do is just roll them in the sugar. So just roll them a little bit, stick them in the sugar, roll them in the sugar. Take the bowl again, place it back there, do this again, rinse and repeat. Yeah, okay, so I mean, it's very easy, not that hard. Not bad, you know, for the first time making sugar cookies in literally probably 20 years. So got it. I would say 15 years maybe. 15 years is the last time I made a cookie. Okay, Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing there. I think you can. Okay. I mean, you could, individually do them, but, meaning that you could individually, get the ball, put it in the sugar, roll it around, do it again, but then, your hands are going to be all messy. So you can just, what I did there is I just scooped them all up first, all right? And then I started making the balls. I think it'd be easier this way. That way you only, 30 your hands once. And you work like a conveyor belt. That's the secret of a professional kitchen. You gotta, have like a manufacturing plant type of mentality, all right? So, a real working professional kitchen is more like a Ford Motor, conveyor belt processing plant, making cars, all right? Think of that, or making anything in a factory. That's really what a professional kitchen is more like, right? It's just like a giant factory. Again, like the cheesecake factory, All right, so we got our hands washed. We got the batter. All right, so I'm gonna put this batter again back in the fridge, all right, because I don't want it to melt too much because it's 7 billion degrees down here. Getting these 2 eggs out over here. I'm gonna put them to the side because we got to start working on the eggplant next. Okay, so I think this takes like around 15 minutes. Don't quote me on that. Like around 15 minutes in the oven. All right, at 350 degrees. We're gonna watch it. Okay, so like around 7 minutes, we're gonna check it out again. All right. So look, bam, we're done with that. All right. Okay, we got them in the oven. And then we'll come check on them in a few minutes, all right? We're not gonna take too long on that because I know that they can burn. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. In the meantime, we're gonna get everything else ready. And we need to get ready. I'm pretty sure that's enough sugar. I'm not gonna get any more sugar for the cookies. Let me put the sugar away. So yeah, this is a very basic sugar cookie recipe. Nothing crazy. We got breadcrumbs. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, start getting things ready for the eggplant situation, okay? So I'm gonna use one for the breadcrumbs and then the other one for the eggs, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna crack some eggs in this real quick. I don't know, what time is it? Perfect. Notice that we barely even used the cutting board today, okay? We only used it to cut the eggplant so far. Very easy meal. Very easy. Let me see. Where can I put? I'm gonna put it in here. We'll warm it up later. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is I already got the eggs in this one. Okay. So we just got 2 eggs. Nothing crazy. All right. Can you see it? How about that? Then we got the GoPro, so you can see it in the GoPro. All right. We're gonna leave these sugar cookie stuff to the side. Okay. So what we need here, we don't need. Alright. Okay, so we got the eggs. We get We're just gonna stir it up. So what we're making with the eggs and the breadcrumbs now is getting ready for the eggplant, okay? Now again, I just looked at a very basic recipe. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take it to the next level, okay? So let's start off real quick by, first of all, main ingredient, breadcrumbs. Now, these breadcrumbs have absolutely zero flavor. They're just breadcrumbs. Okay, so we need to add seasoning. Okay, so we gotta add that seasoning up in there. All right, I think that should be enough. Let's add a little more, just in case. It's not a big deal. So it just costs a lot of money anyway. All right. Okay. All right, so we got the breadcrumbs. We got some Italian herbs. What else? What else? I'm trying to find, oh yeah, some pepper. And, All right, so let's add some Italian herbs and seasonings in there. Okay. Give us some flavors. All right, we need more. We're gonna buy more Italian herbs. So we just add that in there. Okay. Add some pepper. And a little Parmesan cheese. It's gonna make it taste extra good. And again, there's no need to add salt. Remember, we already salted the. All right, we already salted the eggplant, and not only that, but we also here. And let's also add a few sesame seeds in there. Why not? Just for craps and giggles. And then that's it, just mix it up. Mix it up. So now we got seasoned breadcrumbs. So anyways, yeah, but there's no salt needed because we already salted the eggplant, and then there's salt that is coming from the Parmesan cheese, okay? So we're good there, all right? So we got that ready and going. Okay, so we already got the flour. I mean, we already got the breadcrumb mixture and the egg mixture. Okay, so we already got that. Next, let's check on the sweet potatoes. How many minutes in the oven so far? All right, we're looking good on the cookies. So, okay, so this is very easy. Okay, so we're just gonna put these to the side real quick. All right. Try it off. Where's it? Yeah, I forgot I had this. But you see, like the sugars are already seeping through. Okay, they're coming off of the sweet potato. All right, so this is gonna be extra delicious, and this is so easy. This is a very, very easy recipe. All right. So the sweet potatoes aren't clean or anything, so that's why I cleaned this again, because I put the sweet potatoes in here and I dried it off, right, to make sure that we're clean, because the skin isn't clean, but we're not eating the skin, okay? So this is very, very easy. Follow me here, okay? What we're doing, all right? As you guys can see, again, all we're gonna do now is just slice this, okay? Just open it up, okay? And as you open it up, okay, you see the sweet potatoes are already cooked. Again, and it's roasted. It's so uber delicious. This is like, to me, my favorite way to eat sweet potatoes. Okay? Like honestly, you know, just baking them and that's it. I don't do anything else. Look, you see how the skin just comes right off? All right, and you're not gonna eat that. Okay, and it's already cool enough. It's hot, but it's cool enough where I can touch it. That's what you said. Okay. You know, we got the knife and all that for just for added, in case we need to get something off. But see, look, all that charred goodness. All right. Hopefully you guys can see there. It comes right off, okay? That's it. And then, you know, these little bits here, just kind of take this off just in case, all right? That's part of the skin. But for the most part, you know, this is all just charred, yummy goodness, okay? This part because I know it's part of the skin. Okay. And that's it, and we just put it in the plate, okay? I'm gonna do the same with all three. In fact, one second, I gotta flip this guy around. So let me flip. Look at these cookies. All right. Look how awesome they're looking. Perfect though. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Here, let me show you with the camera. Look how beautiful they look. All right, so just a few more minutes on that. Okay. Let me see what time it is. 38. Okay, so at 45, I gotta take them out. All right, so again, we're gonna do the same thing here, all right? Just peel this back. All right, very easy, straightforward, super easy, okay? Make sure you keep all that caramelly, see, look at that caramelized goodness, all right? So this is one of Christian's favorite dishes. She never had sweet potato until she met me. And then she was like, where have you been all my life? She was talking about the sweet potato. But hey, that's most people that have never had sweet potato, and then they have it for the first time, and then they're like, where have you been all my life? So we're just trying to get all the goodness, right? All the yummy goodness, right? So that's it. It's very easy, right? It's just peel this back. And then the warm, if it's warm and hot, it makes this a lot easier to peel, okay? It's also taking me a little more difficult because I'm trying to show you on camera. Okay. Okay. I'm sure we get any piece of whatever off. Okay, perfect. You see, it's all clean. Okay. And so look, you basically use the whole potato, okay? It's so sticky and sugary. All right, look how easy it peels off, okay? And just is the best, all right? I love this. This is my, like I said, my favorite way to cook a sweet potato. And now, you know, once we put it in here, once you put them all together, you know, there's a million things you can add to them. You know, you can add a little sugar. You can add a little, what was I gonna say? Add a little vanilla, add a bunch of things, okay? But you don't really need to add anything. In fact, the healthiest way is to add absolutely nothing at all. All right, let me clean up this mess real quick. All right, look at those sweet potatoes. Look how yummy deliciousness they look, all right? I actually make this dish a lot because again, they're, you know, whenever I find these sweet potatoes, I just, I get them from the store. And you know what, let me change the camera real quick. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Just changing the batteries on the camera. 1 second. Yeah, I think the cookies are burning. I think the oven was too hot. I'm not quite sure. All right, they're not burning. Turn the oven lower. All right, I've got the low. I can smell it. I can smell the cookies. Again, you got to use all 5 senses when you're in the kitchen. It's the only art form in which you got to use all 5 of your senses. One second. Gonna get the camera back. Bam, bam, bam. All right. So, all right. Okay. So, you know, again, basically this is pretty easy, all right? It's just mush it all together. Nothing crazy. Now, again, you can add many things to it. But I personally, I like to just eat it as is. There's no need to add anything else to this. Now, depending on many factors, you know what I mean, sometimes Christian wants to add a little sugar to it. Sometimes she wants to add a little bit of, sometimes she wants to add a little butter, you know, and all that stuff. You know, a little maple syrup, a little bit of brown sugar. You know, you can add all that. In fact, what we're gonna do now is add a little bit of salt. Okay, we got it. It's a potato after all. So we gotta add salt. Need salt. And yeah, you know what? Let's add a little bit of brown sugar. Make it really taste like Thanksgiving, all right? So just a little bit, not too much, man. You know, again, this is already very sweet. No need to sweeten it up anymore. Just a tad, man. Just a flavor. You know, you don't have to go overboard at all. Trust me. There's no reason to go overboard at all. Right? And then just like like you just barely of cinnamon, okay? Just like a hair of cinnamon, all right? That's what we're gonna do with this one. That's it. I'm keeping it super crazy simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm keeping it super simple, and if later on Christian wants to add something to it, you know what I mean? I mean, again, I like it sweet. I like it with a bunch of you know, sweet ingredients in mind, okay? But like I said, you know, honestly, to tell you the truth, you know, I've been trying to take a hiatus off of sugar. It's been a process. I used to consume a lot of sugar, especially in the mornings, and I've been trying to really get, you know, go back on that. It's been a few months. Anyways, in the process of me doing that, I've noticed that things are just sweeter. I need to add less and less sugar to things. So, you know, with this included, I don't really need to add anything to this. I can eat it as is. It's just a little salt and that's it. That's really all I need here. That's it. So now I'm gonna put this in here, okay? In this little cup, okay? This is just to mix it. It's just make it easier to mix, okay? So we're gonna here. And the spatula, again, you know what I mean? Like, you'll notice how with a real professional spatula like the one I have in my hand, you'll see like I get like everything out. And that's the thing, you know, that's the important thing about having the right tools. You know, you're not really wasting food. Again, in a restaurant, everything counts. You know what I mean? Everything. It's to the penny, to the fraction of a penny. All right? The restaurant industry is the hardest industry to make money in, you know, and retail and so many other things, it is so much easier. And I'm not going to get into the details of that right now, but it's just a fact. Anyone that knows business knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you can't be, you know, there's no room for error. You know, you can't be throwing away pennies on an hourly basis or you're going to go broke before you even open. That's a fact. But you see, that's it. There's nothing left on this pan, you see, because of this. You know, there's a little something, all right? But that's for the dishwasher to eat, okay? Dishwasher can eat that. You can see, look, even the spoon is going here. And so maybe you can lick the spatula, all right? If there's anything left. Okay? And that's it, you got everything here, okay? Taste it. Perfect. Perfect. Again, if Christian wants to add something to this later, so look, here's the finished product, okay? All right, sweet potato mash. All right, we got some sweet potato mash, all right? Perfect. Again, it could be better with a little bit more sugar, a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of butter, so many things. But I'm gonna wait for Christian. If she's the one that's a little bit more, you know, depending on her day, more sensitive to sweets or not. And then I'll just have her add the sweetness to it, you know? To me, I can eat it as is, and I know she can most likely eat it as is, but again, just depends. Remember, right? Happy wife, happy life. Okay, so we got that. The cookies, I think they burnt, but whatever. I think they burned. Had the oven on too hot. Well, they didn't all burn. Okay, let's get these off of the emergency. Let's get these off of the so hot. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I gotta put these on a cooling rack, but I don't have a cooling rack. I don't know what the fuck to do. Oh, I know. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm doing. I do have a cooling rack. So it's down here. So I'm gonna put them down here. Let's get rid of this. And we're gonna use this makeshift cooling rack. It's all full of butter. We're gonna clean this later. But anyway, ta-da! Look at that makeshift cooling rack. All these suckers down there. Okay, look at that butter. Butter. All right, so we gotta clean this shit off real quick. Oh no! Man, the camera died at the fucking worst time. Jesus, man. Ah! Ah! So, 1 second. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get the GoPro back and running. We gotta get more cookies in the oven. One second, guys. I was about to show you my awesome cooling rack, and this thing just dies on me. And there's like all this butter on here now. Get this butter off. I think we got it, right? There we go. Extra buttery. Yeah, the same thing with, I don't need to really clean this too much. It's gonna get more butter on this sucker anyway. So yeah, let's try this again. Shout out to all you guys out there. Hope you guys are having a lot of fun hanging out with me in the kitchen today. I'm having a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. I got grease all over the place. I got butter. I butter hands. Yeah, I know the GoPro died. They just, you know, they're gonna run out of battery. It's on Wi-Fi, but I know I'm working on it, guys. Thanks. I know it's probably an older message. But anyway, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Adderall. Ardell. Sorry, shout out to Ardell. Shout out to Ms. Mora. Shout out to North Star. Shout out to Pedro. Shout out to Regina, Mike, Hugo, Hanson, Opie. Got the whole house up in here. But yes, today's meal has been brought to you by the letter F. Fuck up. Tons of fuck ups. Alright, so we got the sweet potato mash ready to go. We're just keeping this on the back burner. Again, notice today we didn't use the cutting board for anything. We just cut the eggplant. That's all we did. So I'm getting this ready so we can start working on the eggplant. And we can start working on the short ribs. I think I'm gonna figure out what the best pan situation here is. All right, so let me show you real quick my cooling rack. Oh, of course not. Of course it's not connected yet. Why would it be connected, Jose? Why would it be connected? We're connected now. Okay, so here, let me show you real quick. All right, look at the cooling rack. I just made myself a makeshift cooling rack. Literally, as I was about to show you, that's when the camera cut out. But anyways, they're not really burnt. It seems like they're doing good. Had the oven a little too hot. I'm still trying to figure out centigrade. Not bad. Let me try one. You know what these taste like? Leave that for later. Oh, wow. Wow, those are good. Amorcito, ¿quiere una galletita? Okay, so they're a little burnt, but nothing major. So this other one's gonna come out better. No tanto. It tastes like the cookies that come in the tin. You know those cookies, right? Lo que vienen en la cosa de metal. Redonda. No? Oh, they do to me. They taste that to me. He's like, why didn't you add a little lemon or a little this or a little that? I'm like, it's my turn to make the faces. Anyway. They're good, right? Again, just a few ingredients. Just sugar, butter. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. I don't know. He's like, yeah, they're a little chewy. Is that how they're supposed to be? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It tastes good though. That's what we do know. All right, let's get back to making the cookies over here real quick.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Christian. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So let's make these cookies again. Let's make the rest of the batch. I turned the oven down. Hopefully that will help the situation. So let's get to it. All right, let's just make some cookies real quick. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that they came out pretty good. They could definitely use some sprinkles or something, right? What do you think? Sprinkles? Yeah, sprinkles. Yeah, we need sprinkles. See, she wanted some lime. You know, she's the adult in the room, so she wants lemon, like some lemon zest. I was like, I want sprinkles on mine. I want sprinkles. You can have your lemon zest. I'll have sprinkles on mine. Thank you very much. Okay, so this recipe makes... How many was it? Was it 12? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So about 23 cookies it makes. So we got about 23 cookies out of this. That's not bad. Pretty good. Including the taste test, all right? So, all right, now we're just gonna roll these up again. Remember how we did last time? Just roll them. Roll them in the sugar. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river, rolling down the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling all these sugar balls. Rolling, rolling, rolling all these sugar cookies. That's Rolling Sugar Cookies by Jose Arteaga Band. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's it. We're just going to rinse and repeat. The same thing we just did. Remember, we just rolling them in the little sugar, making balls, rolling them in the sugar, and then we're going to cook them in the oven 15 minutes. Flipping it halfway through and checking it to make sure that they don't burn. So yeah, I had it at, I think my oven, I didn't have it at 350. I had it at probably 400 degrees. So, all right, so we're gonna try these again with these cookies, all right? So this cookie, again, I turned on the temperature, you know, hopefully it's 350. Again, everything is in centigrade and in and measured in grams and metric system and all that shit. You know, I'm like American and we're used to our system. But it's okay. No harm, no foul. We can, you know, we can always make it happen. Okay? Look at that perfect amount of sugar. No sugar wasted, no sugar left behind. Okay, we got that. Okay, so we got the sugar cookies. We're gonna put that back in the oven. So now we're gonna, now as we're gonna do these cookies, now we have a few things left to do. We got the short ribs to cook off. All right, so let's stick these guys in the oven, all right? And turn the temperature down. Hopefully that helps. See, look, everything is in, you guys can see there. So this is like 5,000 degrees or something. I think this is like, I think around here is around 350. Somewhere here is 350. I think this is like around 400 something. Okay. So we got the breadcrumbs nice and seasoned. We got the egg nice and ready to go. So now let's start getting the eggplant ready. All right. So again, we salted this, and now we're gonna dry them, okay? So now the next step is dry them off. I said to do it with some kitchen towels. We're gonna do some paper towels. Okay, just dry these off. Pat them dry. Okay. See a bunch of the salt, the water, you know, the water content from these guys has drained out. Then you want to get sure they're nice and dry. Okay. We're gonna put them in this one here. Okay? So we're just gonna transfer them. So again, we're just getting them dry. Okay, we're drying them off. All right, we're gonna get them as dry as possible, so that way we have the best possible product we can. So we're not, again, we're just drying them off because I already wanted to get that sugar off. I mean, the salt off. Sorry. Remember, we salted these earlier in order to get some of that liquid out that we saw, that you saw already. You know, that we, you know, you're looking at that we got rid of, right? So now we're drying them off and putting them in coffee black. I never thought in a million years I would drink my coffee black. But that, alas, again, I don't have any sugar. Or I used to even put honey in there. I don't even do that anymore. All right. We're going to use this big pan, right? This big black pan, right? To do the short ribs in, okay? So, let's start working on this, all right? Start getting this bad boy together. So, I'm going to go through all the seasonings I use, but let me see. So, here, let me show you real quick some of the seasonings I used in order to marinate this thing, okay? You guys can look at it yourself. So we got, let me know if you guys can see it there. Okay. So we got peanut oil. We got sesame seed oil. We have Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, some of this mixture, salsa matcha, which is, it's a bunch of, I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it's like, it's that spicy, smoky pepper oil sauce, you know, like that oil that you put on top of things. So I use some of that. Okay, very delicious, spicy, yummy. All right, I used, you know, other, just whatever I found in my cupboard that I thought would make it taste good. I added some salt. I added, what else did I add? I think I added a little bit of oregano. I know I added some of this, some turmeric, okay? I added, what else did I add? I added some balsamic vinegar, okay? I added some balsamic vinegar, all right? And that's it, you know, try to keep it like a little Asian inspired, Asian flavored, and as you guys can see there on the GoPro, in the bottom right there, you know, you can see, all right, what they look like. So what are we gonna do? Well, very simply, we're gonna braise them, and then we're gonna fry them, all right? So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna place them in here. In fact, we're gonna add some water to the bottom of this pan, all right? We're gonna add some water to the bottom of this pan first. So let me go do that. I want to add a layer of water at the bottom first, all right? So that way I can lay these on top, all right? And then it'll help them not stick right away. So we're gonna get the thicker pieces and put those towards the bottom. Here, I'll show you here. Okay, with the GoPro, you can see. And so what we're doing is that we're gonna braise them. All right, we're gonna slowly braise them. And then once we braise them, then the heat gets turned up so that they can finish cooking. I mean, so they can kind of like fry up and so and all that stuff, right? And yes, I am overcrowding the pan. You're right. For anyone out there that's checking up on the situation, yes. But in this case, it's totally fine because it's going to reduce down, right? And eventually it'll be totally fine. Again, I really haven't made this before. I've only eaten it. I'm using a recipe I found online, and we're experimenting together, right? We're hoping for the best. I think it's gonna be fine. I've cooked many things before. Not scared. Not scared. You can't be scared in the kitchen. All right, so that's it. We're just gonna braise these. All right, so we're gonna start working on this stuff. All right. All right. Okay, let me switch over. All right. So we're gonna get the top. All right. And cover it. I'm gonna bring it over here, put it on the stove top, and start off on medium-high heat, okay? So we're gonna put it on medium-high heat and start this off, okay? Just let this ride for a little bit, and we'll check on it periodically, right? And then the last thing we got is this. We got the beet salad, we'll do that later. That's not too hard, okay? Bring this over here. And we got some dishes I gotta work on in a second. In the meantime, let me check on the cookies. Let's check on the cookies in a second. Let me see. All right, not yet. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup real quick in the meantime while we wait. All right, and so I'm waiting a few minutes. I'm waiting like until the last absolute minute second to make the eggplant. Because as you guys know from the fried eggplant, it has to be, you know, done. I mean, you know, the fresher the better. All right. So 1 second, real quick. Okay. Yeah, I just had to go and check with the missus to see if she was hungry yet. She's always hungry. So, yeah, so I can make the eggplant. All right. So I was gonna make all the eggplant or not. So I think I'm gonna make them in here to make it easier for me. All right. So let's do the cleanup here. We already got all this cleaned up. We got the sweet potato. Let's put this over here. Bam, bam, bam. So the short ribs are going to take a little bit of time, not a long time, but they're going to take a little bit of time. So again, we got to braise them, cook them in the braising liquid. We added the water to help it along. And then, you know, once that liquid evaporates, and we're just going to cook it down. I mean, that's it, you know what I mean? And just like, you know, get that nice caramelly, meaty, yummy flavor. All right. So then that's it. Okay, so we got the sweet potato stuff over here done. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. We gotta make a beet salad as well. Anyway, shout out to all of you guys. All right, let's check those cookies again. All right, I think we're gonna flip them around now. Yeah, these are coming out way better. Way better. Way better. Unfortunately, again, you know, I burnt these a little bit down here, but that's okay. This is the first time I made cookies in 7 million years. It's not bad, actually. They came out pretty good. But as you guys can see, these are coming out way better, right? Baby steps, guys, baby steps. We're learning. And we're gonna use this ginormous pot to fry these guys in, okay? So we can, you know, knock it out in probably just a couple of shots, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do with this is that we're gonna get some coconut oil. So let's go, I'm gonna take you to a little pantry over here. Okay, we got coconut oil. This is a really, really good brand. It does not taste like coconut at all. At all. It's really, really good. Okay? So, we're just gonna add some to this. Because that's what we're gonna fry this in, okay? Some healthy fat. A nice healthy fat, okay? So, we're gonna use some coconut oil, all right? Okay. We got the coconut oil, and we're gonna add some olive oil, okay? Because again, not just healthy fats, they're both healthy, but in the case of adding a little olive oil, is to add a little flavor. And this is a shallow fry. We're just doing a shallow fry here. So we don't need a lot of oil. We just need a little oil, all right? Just enough to fry, but nothing crazy, all right? We're not trying to, you know. So anyway, sorry if it's dark. It just got dark. It just got cloudy outside all of a sudden. Jesus. All right. So we got that, all right? So what we're gonna do now is, since these things need to braise and I gotta fry, you know what? I'm gonna wait for this a little longer. I'm gonna wait for this. Let me turn the heat up on it. Okay? But we're just getting this ready. Alright? We're not gonna start it yet, but we're just getting it ready. Alright? So in the meantime, guys, we got a little bit of time to kill. Alright, we're gonna have some time to kill. We're gonna make that beet salad. Okay? I'm not gonna make a lot, just enough to fill this container here. Okay. I want to do the dishes, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait a minute until the cookies are done. I don't feel confident until the cookies are done. So here we go, we got the cooked beets. All right, smells good. I think I'm gonna just do the whole thing. In fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna make it a cucumber and beet salad. Let me wash the cucumber real quick. Okay. And this is something that we can make ahead of time. It's not really that big of a deal. So that's what we're going to be doing, all right? We're going to make this a little ahead of time. So shout out to everybody out there. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me today. And by the way, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there. Man, see, I'm having a trouble with the whole music situation here. Man, I hope I didn't get a copyright letting this thing. What? I'm already over it. Is it raining? Nah. Might be raining. Look at that. I think that's Gizmo making noises. Oh, by the way, so yeah, I mean, I'm making this eggplant recipe, but again, I had to just take a quick look into It seems kind of dark. But whatever. All right. Anyways, yeah, I had to just do a quick look into, making some recipes, into finding some, a quick eggplant recipe. Because I had, if you guys remember at the beginning of the show, I had an eggplant and a half that was already about to go bad, and God was able to save it just in the nick of time. And I just looked up a quick recipe, like a fried eggplant recipe, because I was already gonna make the short ribs and the sweet potatoes. So I was like, what could I do? And so, bam, I just said, I know, I'll just make some fried eggplant real quick, and that's it. The best way to salvage it. What does this thing keep falling? Oh my God. That's fine. All right, never mind. Okay, so I'm trying to find where I can put the salad. Oh, I know. I found the location. I found something. Okay. Let's see. Here. So we're gonna make a very quick salad. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Mark out there. He has been giving me and helping me out with the music. I just need a little bit more music, but we're working on it. We're making a huge playlist of music so that I can have it, just to set it and forget it and put it on repeat so that I can cook and not have to worry about that anymore. So thanks, shout out to Mark, shout out to Regina. Both of you guys are awesome and amazing, have been helping me out a lot. And vice versa, we've been helping out both of each other, right? But seriously, thank you. All right, so we're gonna make this salad. Usually I make like a little bit of salad, but I want to make a lot. Just to have. Because again, I would rather have it done and dressed and ready to go as opposed to not. Okay, so we got the beets. So normally I would have cut the cucumber first. You know what? Yeah. Okay, let's just do the cucumber. Make it easier. So a quick little trick. So we'll already wash this guy. Okay, so we're just gonna. Okay, we're gonna do this. And we're not gonna peel it all the way. We're peeling it like this so it can look pretty. Okay. Okay, so we got that nice little pretty thing going there. Okay. Nip the tip. Okay. All right, and then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna slice this guy up. All right, and slice him into half moons. Okay. All right, keep it simple, stupid, right? Simple. I gotta check on those cookies. No, gotta check on those cookies. Those cookies. Dang, got a little bit too distracted. All right, woof! I hope I didn't burn these again. Man, I suck at making cookies, huh? I think these came out pretty good. Look at that. Not bad. Finally, I get to turn this bad boy off. It's so hot. But look at those cookies. All right, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. All right, I just messed up a good cookie. Like a dumbass, but it's okay. They're good. They're not burnt. All right. So now we're going to stick them back here under my makeshift cookie rack. And I'm going to do tripod. Alright, we got a little makeshift cookie rack. Next to, that's my computer thing. Let's put these, as these are cool already. Oh yeah, these came out way better. This smells better too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. These just came out a little 10. Alright? These stayed out at the beach a little too long and these did not. These need a little more sun. Actually, they're both perfect. Okay? Both. And that's it. It's really hard to do wash as you go when we have a lot of things going at the same time, but it's okay. Again, that's why I try at every instance. whenever I can to wash as I go, because again, things just start piling up so quickly. It can get overwhelming, and to a lot of people, just the dishes alone is reason to not want to cook. Trust me, all right? I'm one of those guys too. I'm not a big dishes fan, but again, one of the main reasons I got the kitchen I got was to make sure that the dishes are easy. When you're planning out your home or doing anything like that, it's always, you know, again, you gotta like, you're living there, so it's always good to like, again, don't make your house look pretty for people that might not ever even show up. You know, it's more like about, at least for me and Christian, it's more about practicality. I mean, we want to be able to do the regular basic things that we do every single day of our lives and make them easier. Okay. So we got the whatchamacallit? The cucumbers sliced up into half moons. Okay? And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna dice this guy up into squares. The cubes. We're gonna cube this guy up. Okay? Nothing crazy, right? This is pretty simple. I think you guys can see it there. Nice chunky chunks, all right? Okay. And again, this meal did not cost that much money. The most expensive part were like the short ribs or whatever, which again, pretty cheap. Okay, so we got cubes. Now we get, okay, mix them all together. Bumbo. Okay, 1 second. So we got the beets, we got the beets, we got the beets, we got the beets, and some cucumbers, and some cucumbers. All right, so I'm not gonna add salt to this yet, because if I add salt right now, it's gonna make it leach out stuff, okay? So leach out liquid, but we're not doing that yet. So what we're gonna do with this is that, not balsamic. In fact, we're gonna use some apple cider vinegar. So we got some olive oil, and we're gonna get some apple cider vinegar. Okay. And again, the last thing we're gonna add right before me and Christian eat is salt. We're gonna add salt at the very last. I'm just making this now so you guys can see exactly what I'm making. And we're gonna add a little bit of raw garlic, okay? That's what I forgot. We're gonna add a little bit of raw garlic. Nothing fancy, nothing schmancy, okay? We just want to make sure we kind of like chop it up nice and good, so that way it incorporates. But again, right before we eat right before we eat food, whatever, dinner, supper, lunch, whatever this is, that's when we add, maybe I'll add a little bit, let me add a little bit more. Extra garlicky. Ah, bad. Oh, a little bit too much, and a little bit of water get too close to the computer there. Gotta be careful. I need one of those shields like all those people have nowadays, you know what I mean, for their business because of the situation we're in. I need one of those shields for my computer. I don't get any viruses on my computer. I don't want to get any coronaviruses on my computer, right? All right, so. Okay, get, nip the little tips off. Okay, we don't want that in there. Okay, and that's it. We're just gonna chop this up nice and fine. Okay, I like it chunky, but still, in this case, we want to make it, as fine as we can kind of make it. Again, I like it chunky, but so this raw garlic in here is really going to add that extra oomph. Okay, and that's it. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna add that in there now, okay? So again, the only thing that we are not adding right now is the salt. That is the last thing. Because again, I don't want anything leaching out. And also, we're gonna be using olive oil, a nice olive oil for this. I forgot. I bought some nice olive oil. So we're using a very nice, olive oil, as you guys can see there, okay? So this olive oil is, you don't really want to cook with this olive oil. Listen, more olive oil is better eaten raw, all right? I got water, I got all kinds of shit everywhere. Okay, so this is something that is eaten better raw. Okay, like in this case right here, okay? So, and then we're gonna add some apple cider vinegar, again, to add that extra flavor, add that extra yumminess. So, again, we just added some garlic, some cucumber, a beet that we cooked the other day, remember that? Okay, we got the nice olive oil and some nice apple cider vinegar, organic, all right? And then here, I'm gonna show you how much I'm adding, okay? And we're gonna give it a nice toss. All right, I'm gonna toss my salad out here for you guys. All right, so you guys can see how I toss my salad. All right, maybe it'll give you guys some tips on tossing salad. All right, I don't know if you guys are how well versed you are in the tossing of the salad, but what we're doing here. Okay, so add some garlic. All right, nice glug of vinegar. Oh yeah, look at that oil, nice and thick. It's gonna make this salad tossing even better. All right, and that's it. We're just gonna mix it all together. Okay, pretty easy. And as we do that, you're gonna see that the cucumbers are gonna start changing colors. Everything is gonna start changing colors and all that good stuff and look pretty. Okay? I want to add the salt, but I gotta wait to the last minute. Again, if I add the salt now, it's not gonna be as good of an end result. That's it. Very simple. It's very, 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 very simple. All right? Can't get any simpler than that, right? That's it. And I'm gonna put this in here and put it in the fridge, and then we're gonna eat it later. And then, yeah, we're gonna add probably a little bit more, we might add a little bit more salt. I mean, we're gonna add salt for sure, but I'm saying we might add a little bit more vinegar, a little bit more oil, depending on how we see it, okay? But that's it. Again, this is all to taste, guys. This is not rocket science, okay? And I'm gonna put this in the fridge, so I can stay cold. You want this salad cold. You want most salads cold. And that's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. So we're gonna cover it up. Okay, put it in the fridge. That's it. All right, now let's go check on. Let's check on the ribs. Hey Gizmo, how you doing? Yeah, Gizmo's outside. I had to lock his ass outside. Well, we both did. Me and Christian, not just me. I'm not the bad guy. I don't care if I gotta be the bad guy. Anyways, he has been misbehaving a lot, and so therefore, you know, we have had to put him in timeout, right? Doggy timeout. So he's doing time. He's doing doggy time. I'll show you. I'll show you. This guy doing some doggy time. That's Gizmo for you. All right, so. A little difficult today as well because of I got a knee problem today. Ow, ow. All right, so my knee is hurting. All right. So now, look at that. It smells wow in here. It smells really good actually. All right, let me put this back here. Flip these guys around. Looking good. Looking real good, actually. So now, as they're braising, slowly, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave them uncovered for the remainder of the cooking process, okay? So that now all that water can start evaporating. Before, I was trapping that water in there so that it can do its thing. But now we're at that point where we got to start evaporating that water. So that's it. We're just going to leave this uncovered. Okay? And then we're going to start frying the eggplant. So in fact, let me switch this around. Nah, you know what? Not yet. Let me cook this a little longer here. Let me evaporate it some more, and then we'll get back to it. So let me do these dishes real quick, and then we'll get back to the eggplant. All right? So put it up here. Let me just. Here we got the meat cam. All right, that's the meat cam. Oh, la basura. Yeah, sorry guys, that garbage guy's about to show up. Gotta get that garbage ready. Let me just do these dishes real quick, and then we're gonna get to to the dishes, and then we're gonna get to the eggplant. All right. Everything smells crazy delicious. Everything smells so yummy, so delicious. And again, as you guys can see from, I think you guys can see it there, right? Yeah, you guys can see it from the meat can that we still got a ways to go. We gotta get some of this liquid evaporated. And once we get the liquid evaporated, then we're gonna fry the eggplant, okay? That's the last thing we're gonna do. We already made the beet and cucumber salad. We already made the cookies. We already made the sweet potato casserole situation. And now I'm gonna do some dishes real quick while we wait for this thing to evaporate. And then we're gonna fry the eggplants. Bam. Yeah, because the garbage guy is probably coming earlier. Oh, hold on, let me move the camera around. I realize, I'm sorry about the... Hold on, I'm gonna move the camera around, 1 second. But yeah, the garbage guy is coming earlier today because it's Mexican. No, it's Mexican Independence Day today and tomorrow. So since it's Mexican Independence Day, it's like the 4th of July. So everybody's like, you know, just doing their last minute prep, doing what they need to do. I just had we had Christian back there. She's helping with the garbage duties today. Gotta give her a big shout out. And the ribs are coming along nicely. I just hate having like a huge pile of dishes, and I'm sure you guys do as well. And so, if you guys can incorporate the dishes into the cooking process and do what I do, which is again clean as you go, by the time you're done, not only do you have an amazing, beautiful meal, but you don't have any dishes. The only dishes you got would be whatever dishes you accumulate for dinner, or lunch, or whatever you're gonna eat. That's it. I'm not sure if everyone's a fan or not about the washing dishes segment of the show, but to me, it's a very integral part. What I'm trying to do with the live stream is show you everything, the whole process. So you can even have an idea of how messy the meal is going to be, like how difficult it's going to be on every standard. So by me, also doing the dishes and doing all this stuff, it kind of helps you. The idea is that it'll help you figure out what it would take to make a meal like this. Or not just this meal, but any of the meals that I make. Oh, that. Perfect. What's up, Gizmo? What do you want? Oh, some birds in his backyard. Not happy about that. No, déjame que termine después. Deja que termine. No, está bien, él no me queda un pájaro allá afuera. Let's flip these ribs around. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting there. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. You can hear it already. So now, what's going on is that the fat from the ribs, the oil from the marinade, okay, the marrow from the bones, it's all getting, melty and it's all coming out, or has been coming out through the cooking process. Into the pan, and so now it's going to start to slowly fry in that oil. All right, as you guys can see from the GoPro. All right, hopefully you guys can see there. Okay, 1 second, be back, and we're going to get on the eggplant. All right, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, now slowly, we're just gonna slowly cook this, all right? Okay, so now we're gonna flip this guy around. So I'm gonna put this on the back burner, okay? Look at this, we got some. Okay, we're gonna put this over here, put this medium high. This is for the eggplant. Now we're gonna put this back here, right? Move this, that's a sweet potato, right? So we're gonna now crank this up. Okay. It's gonna start to slowly, again, we're gonna keep slowly cooking it in its own oil. In fact, I'm gonna add, I see it doesn't have that much oil, so I'm gonna add a little bit extra flavor in there. So let's add a little bit sesame oil. Okay, just a little bit, and a little bit of peanut oil, okay? That's it. Yeah, this is just flavor, guys. Extra flavor enhancers, okay, for this situation, right? And also, again, we're trying to fry the meat now. That's the basic thing that we're doing there. We're trying to fry that meat, so we need to add a little extra oil in there. We're heating up the blue pan. So as you guys can see there, all right, you see we got the camera on top of the blue pan. And that's also heating up. So we're heating them both up, okay? We're heating up the oil so we can start working on the eggplant. We're just gonna give this one more little toss around. Ready to start to fry up and smell yummy and good and delicious. And that oil I just added, oh my God, that just added that extra oomph of flavor. I mean, wow. I know Christian's gonna love these. So, all right. So we're just gonna slowly continue to fry these, okay? We already got this heating up, okay? We already got this heating up. Let's put this on low, all right? I'm gonna put this on low, and what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna start doing the eggplants real quick, okay? Let's get this going. So let's get the eggplants. That's how hot it is, guys. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Sorry, it's hard for me to fucking to read the chat while I'm doing all this, but shout out to everybody. So I can smell the frying going on back there. We're gonna turn this down a little bit. Let's make the eggplants. Okay. Let's not waste any more time. We're almost there. Okay, we got the seasoned the seasoned breadcrumbs. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So, wet hand, dry hand. So, I think you guys can see that. Oh, the GoPro died again? Ah! Geez, just as I'm about to do this, are you kidding me? 1 second. One second. Hold on, let me change the battery on this. And the battery died quickly on that. All right, guys, 1 second. Let me go change the battery one last time so we can finish this. I gotta get everything has to be dry. All right, guys, sorry about that. Sorry. Oh man, my knee is killing me. and we connect for the love of God. Help me, help you. Yeah, sorry guys. So sorry. Jesus. Gotta fire my audio video guy. I gotta fire my tech guy. Come on. Jeez, I wanna punch us in the neck right now. Like Jesus, come on now. Let's do this. All right. Okay. We're back. Okay, so we got the wet hand, we got the dry hand, all right? Now, I think it'll be easier for me to do this in here. Dry. Okay. All right, so we're just tossing these guys around in here. I think I got enough breading. I'm hoping to God I got enough breading. I want the oil to get nice and hot. And I think we're gonna do 4 at a time. Okay. So I'm gonna start. Let me see how I can. 1 second. Hopefully you guys can see there. Okay, good. Perfect. All right. So you guys already saw, okay, how we breaded them, easy peasy. So now we're gonna start frying them up. Okay. So yes, obviously it's gonna bring the temperature down. So that's what we're gonna do, 4 at a time, okay? So turn the temperature down again. Let's finish these up over here. While I'm frying those over there, we can multitask. Okay. Look at that perfect amount of breading. What a boss, huh? I could probably do this for a living, huh? What do you guys think? You think I could do this for a living one of these days? Huh? If I try really hard? I feel pretty accomplished today. Shit, I haven't made any of these dishes in like 15, 20 years. I'm the most surprised with the cookies. I'm actually the happiest with the cookies. Everything else, you know, whatever. I know this stuff I can make easy, but the cookies, that to me, that was it right there. All right. So bam, we're done here. Rid of that. Rid of that. Wash my hands. That's it. Yeah. Perfecto. It's such a sense of accomplishment when you get to knock all that out. All right, and that's it. We're done. All we got to do now is basically finish frying these guys up. Let's turn the volume. Let's turn this up. Come on, help me out here. There we go. But yes, shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys enjoyed or enjoying today's show so far. Bam, bam, bam. That's it, yeah, man. That's all. You know, thank you, Pedro. I really appreciate that because that's all this is. It's a no-nonsense cooking show. It's just cooking. That's it. Just in the kitchen cooking. Nothing fancy. You know what I mean? Like 99% of all the people out there, they're just cooking, and that's it. You know what I mean? Nothing fancy. I mean, I love all the fancy stuff too. Everything has its place. Everything has its moment. But a lot of times when we're looking at a lot of the cooking videos and cooking stuff out there, it's like, man, this is not how I cook. This is not how I am in the kitchen. This is, you know, and sometimes when you're looking for recipes and stuff like that, they're great. You know, where they lay out all the ingredients and they lay everything out and all this stuff. But a lot of times the process of cooking is lost. You know, and almost nobody, there's a lot of people that don't know how to cook. You know, I was blessed with cooking. I'm sure some of you guys are blessed with the art of cooking, but there's a lot of people out there that just have no idea, and they don't even know what color to look for, what it sounds like, what this looks like, how to do this, how to do that. You know, it's just so many things that we take for granted. Okay, so look at the bottom right, look at the GoPro, look at these things. Oh my God. If you could smell how crispy and yummy and delicious this is, holy shit, I gotta do these more often. Man, oh my God. Oh my God, Chris is gonna be very happy. That's right. What I want. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that crispy, yummy goodness. Hopefully you guys can see it there with the GoPro at that angle. But see, they're starting to get nice and crispy and yummy and fried and delicious. And they're just cooking in its own fat. That's all it's doing now. Plus, not just its own fat, but the little extra bit of oil that I added there. All right? And that's it. We're just gonna, you just let this ride. There's not really any way to fuck this up except burn it. Don't burn it, Jose. That's it. But I think this will make anybody really happy. Get rid of this bone here. The No Frills Cooking Show. Okay, well, we're finishing that off with there. Let's we're gonna I gotta put, alright, I'll put them in there. Gotta put the cookies somewhere. So while we wait, we gotta multitask. We're not gonna just sit here and wait. Okay, so the ribs are done. All right, the ribs are done. All right, let me see if I can show you on this here. You can probably not see them. I know you saw them on the GoPro. I think you can see them on the GoPro. It's hard to see. I can't really see anything. That's why. But they look amazing. All right, we're gonna cover them up. They're done. So that's it. I'm just gonna cover them up. I don't want them to overcook. The eggplant we're gonna start serving up here. They're done. Here we got the eggplant. Let me see if you guys can see them on the GoPro. All right, so this oil, you see them there. All right, so the oil is starting to, char, burn. So I'm gonna see if I can save this oil real quick. I don't want to be using any more oil for this. I want to clean this off real quick. Yeah, because I want to make sure that they all come out good. I'm not gonna fry this up in this dirty, burnt oil pan. See, again, that's another thing too. See, you gotta clean all this shit out, all that gunk, all that nastiness because it burns. Now don't put this, I gotta put it over here. And these are things that you never see. You never see this, what I'm showing you now. And when I was looking at the recipe, they all just fried them, and then they would cut, seam, and then you see them frying some more, and everything's perfect, and the oil's perfect, and shit like that. But the reality is that when you fry this at home, this is what happens. And you gotta, most people, what they do is that they just use that same oil with all that stuff in the bottom. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I'm not gonna, not gonna go any crazier there. But they use it with all that stuff in the bottom, and then they burn. The shit burns, and it's nasty and disgusting, and it does not look like this. So, and they never show you that because they edit that out. Like I've seen people when they're, they're making the recipe and you see like an egg and they crack it and you see it's like a little red and all of a sudden you see it cut and then you see like it's a brand new different egg in there. And I see these things because I'm an editor, I edit things. Look, another thing too, like all this gunk and right now my sink is dirty all over again. My whole fucking sink area is nasty and dirty again. Again, thank God that I cleaned the dishes ahead of time and then, it's a pain in the ass and I gotta do the dishes again, but imagine if all the things kept piling up and piling up. I would have dishes all the way on the fucking roof right now. You know what I mean? So, also when I was getting all that gunk and nastiness out of the fryer, the instinct is to don't throw it in the trash. If you throw it in the trash, it's gonna burn a hole through the trash can. You're gonna be really pissed then. If you dump it down the drain, it's gonna burn or it's gonna fuck up and start clogging your sink. Okay, so again, you need to know how to work with all this stuff. You know what I mean? You need to, like, again, leave it in the sink, let it cool down, then throw it in the trash. Okay? And that's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? You gotta, like, again, exude patience as well. So, hopefully you guys can see there. I think you guys can see. Okay, they're frying up. We got those done. We got the mess over here now. Okay, so I was gonna put the cookies in here. Let me wash my hands real quick. Oh, actually, they're fine. I just had oil on. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cookies in here. You gotta get these, you gotta get them off of this. Oh my God. Look at this. The cookie, they got stuck to the wax paper. By the way, if the camera, the camera, this one that I'm pointing at right now, goes black, it's only because it ran out of battery, and I just gotta change the battery one last time. Yeah, but I gotta get these out of here, because otherwise the ants are coming. I can already hear them marching. Clunk, 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 clunk. And these things, they got stuck. Oh my God, I should have taken these off earlier. Again, I haven't baked in a long time. And these things got a little burnt. We already know that. We already went through that. Okay, these got extra burnt. More burnt than me, but it's okay. If you eat any waxed fruits or vegetables, some wax paper ain't gonna kill you. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. We'll just scrape that part off. Now, I show you the messiness that is cooking as well. It's not all clean. Because another thing too, man, they make everything look clean. Remember, it's a production. When you're seeing anything on TV or on the whatever, it's a giant production, which is, that's the whole point. They're trying to, oh my God, is this burning? All right, almost. You see? And it's a good thing I drained that oil. Otherwise, it really would have burnt. See, what was burning was the impurities that were in there before. All right, perfect. All right, we're good. All right, as you guys can see on the GoPro, we are good. We're good. We're good. Thank God. Woo. Okay, so let's get these cookies out. See, these did not stick. Look at that. These came out perfect. Now, these are some cookies. Look at these cookies, guys. Look at that. Those came out awesome. All right, so those go on the top. We put the shitty ones on the bottom, always. This is the way it is, guys. So, the nice looking good ones on top, the shitty ones on the bottom. Story of my life. All right, so now we got cookies. We got the cookies. Okay, we're gonna put the eggplant in here. We're gonna dry this off. I don't want this to, I need to dry it off as much as I can. Okay. We can stick the eggplants in there. Yeah, look at these beautiful, beautiful eggplant. So far, we got a few left. Okay. All right, we're trying to race through so the camera doesn't die over here. We got the GoPro up here, all right, looking good. Look at that. But yeah, that's it. These guys are done. You guys are basically almost done here. Okay, let me get this camera down here. Look at that, we got the cookies, we got the eggplant. Okay. Cookie cam. Eggplant cam. And I gotta get rid of that. We're gonna put shit. Ta-da. Okay. Got the cookie can, we got the eggplant can, we got the rib can. Look at these ribs. They look so delicious. Look at that. Yeah, I know it's so hard to see. Jesus. It smells so good. Amoncito! I think she has her headphones on. Let me go check on her real quick. Perfect. All right. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna plate this up and we're gonna end the episode. Okay. So in the meantime, I gotta change this camera real quick. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put this back here. Let this get hot again. All right. Christian is on her way. We're gonna set her up with a nice little plate of yumminess. Ya, ¿quieres comer ya? ¿De qué tengo que cambiar? Oh, battery died. Dame la energía, está allá la que está cargándose. Ok, no, deja. Sácame una de las que está en el drawer. En el segundo. Alright, 1 second, guys. You know, the battery had to die just a few seconds before we finished. Alright. Give me 1 second. La ensalada, sácala de ahí, que están en la cosita de los chicken nuggets. No, ya va a comer ya, ¿no? No le eché sal, es lo único que no le eché. Pero no sé si quiere echarle otra cosa más. No, sí, todo menos sal. Y si quieres echarle más... No, entonces sí. Alright, I'm going to serve everything on this black platter here, but I wanted to show you the ribs because they're so I'm gonna place this up here first. Okay. Espera un momentito. Mira, si tú quieres prueba esto, si quieres echarle algo más, porque yo le eché, entonces no lo sazoné muy fuerte. Prueba aquí también, a ver si necesita algo más, ok, y échale. Okay, great. Where am I going? Okay. Perfecto, necesita sal nada más. Okay, see, look, the salad is perfect. Okay, so look, I'm putting this. Oh yeah, hold on, let me get the GoPro. All right, because I want to show you guys what the ribs look like, because you know it's so hard with the lighting and stuff like that. So I'm putting this on this white plate so you guys can get an idea, so you can start looking at it. Huele rico, ¿eh? Here, get a little piece para probar. Sí. All right. Está rico. Okay. Is it edible? Hmm? Oh, yeah, okay. It's a little spicy, man. I went a little overdid it on the spice, but it's okay. I always overdo it. And that's it. So these are the ribs. Hey, look, the garbage just came by early today. So hopefully you guys can see it there on this plate. They're really, really hard to see because of the darkness, okay? But, all right, we're gonna make a plate for Chris, okay? Gonna make a nice little plate. Give her a couple short ribs. Okay, we're gonna get her some eggplant. Dos pedacitos nada más. Get her a couple little pieces of eggplant. Sweet potato, ¿lo probaste? ¿Quieres probarlo? Esto lo usaste también. Okay. So nothing needed here. Okay. Alright. Mira, está bien así o más. Okay. got, okay, we got that, and then we're gonna have a little bit of the salad. Okay, so we got the nice little contrasting colors and salad and everything. Look at that. Okay. And that's it, guys. Look at that. What a beautiful plate of food, huh? We got the sweet potatoes mash. We got the short ribs. We got the fried eggplant. We got the beet and cucumber salad. And we got some cookies for dessert. How about that, huh? All right. Now let's put it on the big one here so you guys can see a little better. So again, all right. So here's what the plate looks like. I'm trying not to have this thing fall on. Better. All right. So we got the eggplant. We got the beet salad. We got the sweet potato. We got the short ribs, and then we got the cookies. All right. And now the real test. Let's see if it tastes good. Okay. So she said it did not need anything else, so we're just gonna let her try it. Okay, you're gonna try it. We're gonna let her eat in peaceful. I just wanted to try it in front of the camera because everybody likes for people to try it in front of the camera, right? So, all right.
Está bien, trabaja.
Yeah, I mean, I think she was already trying it, right? You were trying everything. It seemed like she liked it. No, you didn't try. Oh no, she's like, no, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it correctly. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna let her. Let her take over. She doesn't miss pozole. Perfection. He's like, oh, I got really inspired today, she said. Well, I mean, again, as you guys already have been telling you guys, I'm really enjoying making these. I'm enjoying making the food for her. I'm enjoying making it for you guys. I'm enjoying just the whole process and being here with you guys and cooking with you guys and showing you guys everything and having an awesome afternoon, day, whatever with you guys and just the whole process. It smells delicious. I can't wait to have it myself. I usually eat a little later. I'm gonna wait. It's like 2:30 p.m. our time. This is perfect timing for her. So that's why I'm trying to cook earlier because this is when she eats. I eat a little later. But regardless, this is something that you could just make and leave it and then just heat it up and cook it later and eat it later. Everything except for the eggplant. But hey, whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm probably gonna eat early too. I've been getting up earlier, 6:30, 7 in the morning. I'm back to the grind and yeah. Tonight, I got the Boomer and the Zoomer podcast. So for anyone out there is interested in that, please check out the links below. I'll be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Central tonight, live on YouTube, and then we upload the podcast later on. And that's it. I mean, that's it. Tuesdays and Thursdays we do that. I got tomorrow. I'm taking the day off. I'm gonna be doing some cooking in the future. The next couple of days or so. Stay tuned. Right there, I know, right? She's like, I'm trying to eat here. But you already know the deal. All right. I'm gonna be making more episodes for all the channels, including this one. So you already know. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon. Please hit the bell icon so that way you know exactly when I'm dropping a video, not just on this channel, but all the channels. And that's it, guys. You already know the deal. Stay awesome. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. And
have an awesome, amazing rest of your Taco Tuesday, or wait, Mexican Independence Day, or short rib and beet salad Tuesday, and sugar cookie Tuesday. All right, enough, guys. Thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Adiós.